Hello, How To Bob here, and I made this video to show you how I changed the brakes on a 2005 Honda VTX 1800R. I'm going to start out by taking the cover off of the brake master cylinder, but before I do that, I put a towel down because brake fluid is very caustic and it will damage your paint. So I'll remove the two Phillips screws, take the cover off, and underneath the cover, you have a plastic piece along with a little rubber filler piece underneath, and those will both get removed. Now I'm going to use a turkey baster and remove some of the fluid because when I push the calipers apart, there's going to be a pushback of fluid. So I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver, get behind the brake pads and carefully spread the calipers apart. Make sure I don't bend the brake rotors or scratch them up. Once I get those spread out, I can pop the little cap off. And here's the little rubber cap. And I'll be using a 5mm Allen socket to remove the brake pad pins. Now, as I loosen the brake pad pins, one or both of the brake pads could fall out once I pull the pin outward. There we go. Pull it out, and then the other one fell out, the other one will slide right out. You can see these pads have a little bit of life left in them, but it's the beginning of the riding season, so I'm going to change them out. I'm going to be using some disc brake quiet, and I'll squirt a little bit on the back of the pad and then smooth it out. Get a nice even coat with my finger. I like to do this. It prevents the brakes from squeaking when you stop. Now you can change the brake pads by removing the wheel, but this is the quick method. You can do all this with just the 5mm Allen socket and slide the pads back up in. It's a real quick, easy job if you want to do it this way. Make sure I don't get any brake disc quiet on the brake pads themselves, and I'm going to clean the pad pin up, get all the grime from the brakes off of it. Once I get this cleaned up, I want to inspect the O-ring at the end of the pin, make sure it's in good shape, replace if necessary. Then I'm going to use some brake system lubricant. I use the ceramic. It tends to hold up to the heat a little bit better. I'll put a little bit on the pad pin and smear it around, cover the O-ring. And make sure I don't put too much on, but I want to check the O-ring, make sure I get some on there. Everything looks good, so I can work my caliper back and forth, and I'll show you where to lubricate that. It's a little easier to see on the other side once I get to that. And I'll put the brake pad up between the caliper and the rotor, but this is how it's going to go. The pad pin will go in between, and right here is where the rotor is going to land. So that's how the series of events are going to happen, because it's kind of hard to see. A little bit later on, I'll show you where everything lands. I'll try to get a good camera view, but for now I'm going to slide this up and put it in the notch at the top. There is a return spring on the back, so I want to make sure that's engaged. You can see it kind of bouncing back there, so I have to pull it towards the rear of the bike before I put the pad pin in, and I just slide that in far enough to hold the first pad in place, and then I push the caliper over, give me a little bit of room to slide the second pad along the rotor and up into the notch. Once it gets into place, I can push the pad pin all the way in, add a little Loctite to the end of my pin, and then I can screw in the pad pin, and I want to tighten that to 13 foot-pounds of torque. So I'll get out my torque wrench and tighten that down. There we go. Then I can put my little rubber cap back on, just presses into place. And I like to take a flathead screwdriver and just make sure that it's pushed in all the way around to make sure I don't lose that. Now on the other side, I'm going to start out by spreading the caliper out again, and this is where the fluid is going to be forced back into the master cylinder, so that's why I removed a little bit at the beginning. And I just want to slowly work the calipers apart carefully, not to damage the rotor. Once I get it apart, it should slide back and forth. Now, to allow some dry time, I'm going to go ahead and put my brake quiet on first and let that dry before removing this side's pads. So again, I just put a little bit on, smear it around, get a nice even coat, and set those to the side to dry. And I'll use my 5mm Allen socket to remove the brake pad pin here on this side. And you can see once I pull the pin out, the brake pads will usually slide down. So that one fell right off, but the inside one is still stuck, so I'll have to push the caliper over, make a little bit of extra room for it to move back and forth, and then just pull it out. So I got that one out. I'm going to clean up the brake pad pin and inspect the O-ring, make sure that it is in good shape. Then I'll use my brake system lubricant and coat the pin. Make sure I get some in the O-ring area. This will just help my brakes slide back and forth. Now you can see there's a little boot here. This is where the caliper mounts, one on the top, one on the bottom. And without taking the caliper off, you can lubricate this, push the boot back a little bit, and there's a little shaft there. You pull the caliper out, push the boot in, put a little bit of lubricant on my finger, and I hope you can see this. I'll just work this underneath the rubber boot with the caliper pulled fully out. Push the rubber boot in, and I'll work a little bit in behind there, and then you can see it slides back and forth really easy. Do the bottom the same way. Put a little bit on my finger, push the boot in, pull the caliper out, and you can separate it. And then once you get some lubricant on that slide pin, you can then put the rubber boot back in place to protect it from any brake dust or road debris, but it'll make your caliper slide back and forth a lot easier and some smooth braking. So on this side, I'm going to put the notch up, same as the other side. Fit it into place, take my pad pin and slide it in the hole to hold the pad up while I get the other pad ready. Get everything lined up. You can see it's in the notch. Let me point to it with a screwdriver. The little notch, the cutout here, a little bit easier to see on this side for some reason. That's where you want to land. So I'm going to push my caliper in all the way to give me enough room for the inner pad to slide in between the caliper and the rotor. Slide that up into the notch, and you may be able to see it from the other side. Again, I'll show you when I get it all put back together. Get that lined up, and I can put my pad pin in once I get some Loctite, and I'll tighten it down by hand, and then use the torque wrench to finish it off. And that's set to 13 foot-pounds again. Wait for the click, and there we go. Put my little rubber cover back on, and I like to push it back in with a screwdriver. So let's take a look and see if we can see where the pads actually land. You can see the little notch down in there, and that's where the pads land. You want to inspect that before you take off for a test ride. Could even put a little bit of lube in there. Now we need to add our brake fluid back up to the recommended level. And once I get that filled all the way to the recommended level, I can put the parts back together for the master cylinder. Put the cap on and screw that in. When I screw the master cylinder cover on, I like to put one screw in and then get the other side put in, and then I'll rotate back and forth to get a nice even torque on the cover. So I'll go back and forth and make sure that it is evenly tightened. Then the last thing, before you take off, you want to pump the brakes. And you can see it gets a little more firm each time I pump it. Next, I'm going to check the fluid level, and it looks good. So I'm going to do a little brake inspection. You can see that everything is in the correct location. So that's how you change the brake pads on a 2005 Honda VTX 1800R. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm How To Bob, and as always, thanks for watching.